Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. This is Dot's Obsession and this video is a wig install. As you can see, this is the wig. So this is a 4x4. As you can see, it's so it only stops right here and on the other end right here. And honestly, I've never had a 4x4, but I feel like it's probably easier to do as a beginner. But this is probably something I should have started with when I first started wearing wigs, but I didn't. But I mean, you live and you learn. But yes, this wig is from Vshow, Amazon. So it was not expensive, that expensive for most people. I think I ended up spending $80 or something. I don't know the exact price. I'll probably put it up. I'm not sure, but I'll probably put it up. But yes, this is my first video, my first wig install that I'm doing on YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And yes, please just stay tuned for the next videos that's going to be coming up. There's a lot of videos that I have in mind, and I'm trying to make the time for it because I do work. So yes, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yes, it sounds good. You know just what you done to me. Oh, what you done to me. And I know. Do you know just what you done to me. Oh, what you done to me. 'Cause I thought that I was good enough.
Hey guys, so I'm back and with another video. As you can see in the beginning of this video, I already have my braids down because I already had a wig on before this. But I am just going to show you guys what wig it is. And this wig is from Vshow, Amazon. And the wig is a 4x4 lace deep wave. I did bleach it already, as you can see, and that is how the box look on the outside. Vshow Human Hair Collection. I opened it up to show you how it looks in the inside, just to help you guys a little bit. And they are looking for brand ambassadors, so hopefully once this video is posted, I can become one. I'm hoping to become one, so you guys stay tuned for that. There probably might be more videos coming out. So yes, and here I'm just telling you guys what was in the box. It came with a wig cap and then the paper showing you guys, you know, what other wigs they have. And yes, but we're gonna get right into this video. We're gonna make this quick and easy, hopefully, because I know, yes, this video was recorded for like 40 minutes. But most of the video will be sped through. So I hope you guys enjoy. And yes, let's get started. So this is just me getting ready to do the wig cap method. If you guys don't know this, I'm not sure. I'm not really going to talk over this part. I'm just going to, you know, speed it up and, you know, because most people already know how to do this part. If you don't, well, it's going to be sped up a little bit, so I won't really be talking through it. So you guys enjoy the music.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me.
just measuring it out to make sure it kind of fits that part. And I'm going to use the Ebin Lace tint spray. See, I had this bottle for like a while. I'm not even going to say a while, because I had just bought this bottle and it was gone. Like, I can only spray the lace on the wig, and then I sprayed like a little bit on the wig cap because it was not coming out. And I had like this other brand of a lace tint spray, but it was not the same color, so I did not want to do that color and it'd be like two different colors. I hated it. So I think on this part, not yet, but yeah, I think on this part I end up using makeup. It was the closest thing I could get to the color of this that was on the lace of the wig, because I had used most of the rest of the spray on the lace of the wig, so I ended up using the makeup to make it the same color. But yes, this is all on this part. You're just gonna see me trying to see, does it match it up, trying to see, does it gonna mix, is it gonna be blended in once I glue it in. That's just me, and y'all can see, like, it kind of looks over bleached, but it's really not, because I didn't even bleach it that long. It looks like that because I used 50 developer, because that's the one I had got. Actually, I already had a 50 developer and I had a 40. I should have just used the 40, because as soon as I put the bleach on the lace, it started bleaching, so it did it really fast, and because it really wasn't on there for that long. But this is just me trying to get the hair to kind of get dry, because I don't really like the wet look of a wig, so I just really wanted to hurry up and let it get dry and not be wet, because I had wet it because I had to get the bleach out. But yes, this is just me hot combing it, trying to get it to, because I had plucked it on my wig stand, and yeah, you can really tell that I plucked it in the middle. So yeah, and let me tell you guys, it ended up being a wrong part at the end, so I ended up, like, after the video was made, I ended up reparting it, so it's better now. It's actually in the actual middle. The part was like more to the side, but I am getting ready to glue it down. Yes, period, poo, period. I do use bow hold active sometimes, but I actually use the bow hold regular one too, but I use active when I know I probably move around a lot, because I do work at a beauty supply store. But yes, I barely use Ghost Blonde or any other glue. This is just the glue that I prefer to use. And please don't mind my boyfriend in the background. He is doing everything. You see what I mean? This is what I gotta do when I do my hair. Craziness. Just craziness. Like, if y'all could understand what I had to do with, y'all would understand. But yeah, this is just me adding the glue on my cap. I usually do to about 2 to 3 layers. That's what most people do. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I use that and it should be enough, and it always is enough for it to stay down. I don't recommend using glue if you're going to keep a wig on not for long. I would recommend using like a lace spray, like the yellow can or the red can or the free spray. That is better for you guys. Don't use this glue if you're not going to keep the wig on for long, or if you're going to use like a synthetic wig. Oh my gosh, he's crazy, guys. He's crazy. He was just telling me about the trash, but he's crazy. Don't worry about him. But yes, I'm still gluing. I'm letting the layers dry. After each layer, I kind of let it dry to, because you don't want to just keep putting more glue it's gonna be clumped up under your wig, and it's gonna, yeah, it's just gonna be too much. So yes, but as you can see, I did continue to glue the wig down. This is just me combing it, like pressing the comb against the edges of the wig to make it stay down more. And if you don't have an elastic band, you can also use a scarf. You don't have to get an elastic band. This is just one I got from my job. I work at VShowHair, if you guys didn't know. This is the only thing we had, so I just use these as my elastic bands, which is, it's kind of the same thing, but you put that around the edges, and as you can see, I'm just hot combing it, trying to, you know, get it to look more natural and get it to lay down. So yeah, basically when you're using a hot comb, just do like the edges. I kind of like rub it, like what I'm doing right now. I kind of rub it at the ends to make it look more natural. So even after it being plucked, it looks a little more better. And this is so hard for me because I don't know, in the mirror it just wasn't looking good to me, but when I looked at the camera, it was like, okay, maybe it can be somebody. Maybe it can be something. But yes, I kept combing through with the hot comb just to kind of, you know, help it out a little bit. And this wig honestly didn't need a lot of work done to it. I love this wig. I probably will order from them again, or if they send me more wigs, I probably will love it. I love it because this wig, all I had to do was really bleach the knots and pluck it, and it's amazing. The way it blends in, it's good. If you guys want to get this wig, I will put the link in the description box and you guys can get it yourself. But this is a 4x4 deep wave wig, and it's a 14-inch. So I was gonna get the 10-inch, but I don't like short hair, so it was like, okay, I'm gonna get a little longer. So yeah. And this is also my first voiceover, so if you hear me stopping, it's because I'm trying to figure out, you know, how to explain to you guys, because it's kind of hard to explain. But I'm gonna get back to explaining, you guys. So yes, this is basically, I'm just blow drying it more because I did spray lace spray. Like I said, some people use lace spray, some people use wig glue. I use both. I use the glue to actually glue it down, and I use the wig spray to, when it's already laid down, to make it glue down some more, and then I put the elastic band back on just to help it more. But you don't have to do that, but I would use it just in case, or use it for more, you know what I mean. So after blow drying and doing the spray, this is me when I'm using a razor. And some people say you shouldn't use scissors, which I don't usually, but I feel like they're right, because using a razor is so much better and you can cut it more natural than a scissor, because the scissors sometimes just cut straight unless you kind of move your hands with it a little bit. But I just feel like it's easier using a razor. Now for the hardest part for most people, it's the edges. I don't know why it's so hard to do edges. Depending on the style of the wig is what I choose when I'm doing my edges. So when I did the edges for this wig, I kind of got inspiration when I looked at photos up on deep wave hair, on short deep wave hair, because I've seen, like, you know, most people do the little curled edges, or I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't think that would look right for this one because it was a 4x4, so I decided to just do like the regular edges that they do for this one. I don't know how to explain it, but you guys will see at the end how it looked. But I actually ended up changing the edges also. I ended up changing the edges also at the end because I don't know, it was just something about the edges that didn't look right at first. Like, it was kind of hard trying to figure out which way to put them. Yeah, it was just a lot, guys. But I think I ended up changing them again after the video, and then I changed them again the next day because actually I really didn't change them the next day. I just cut them more because I just feel like they were a little too big in the front, so I just cut it a little bit more. But you guys won't see that in this video because I didn't record it. But I will show you some pictures that I took in this wig this next day. Yes, it was the next day. I ended up taking pictures in this one to promote it. I ended up tagging Amazon, and yes. But honestly, if you guys really want this wig, it's a good one. I feel like it will probably last long, and the curls are good. Just use water. If you like me and you like that kind of dry but kind of damp look, kind of look poofed out a little bit, don't put a lot of water on it. But if you like the wet look, then you know what to do to get that. Just and if you want the curls to stay a little bit, like I watched a video on it. They said to use mousse and kind of brush through it to keep the curls throughout the day, so it doesn't kind of get dried up like it does. But yes, we're gonna skip through this part because I don't know what I'm doing, looking really crazy. But yes, we're gonna skip through this part. So this is when I tell you guys it was the hardest part, trying to do these edges. I did not know which way I wanted to go with these edges because I've never had a 4x4 wig, and neither did I have a wig this short. Never had a bob straight or bob curly. I never had nothing. All the hair that I've ever had was over 18 inches. Technically, yes. I've had the longest inch I've ever had was 20 inch. I've never actually did a 18 either. So yes, this was like really new for me. So it's me trying to figure out my style, because I don't know, I just really feel like I wasn't gonna look right in this, so I was trying to make sure the edges were okay, which is why you see me in the mirror a lot, because looking in the camera and doing my hair, it wasn't gonna work. So I hope you guys don't look at me crazy like, why is she in the mirror so much? We can't even see you doing your hair. Listen, it's kind of hard to do your hair in a camera. It is. So I have to, look in the mirror. And my this mirror was the only one that was facing this way at the time, because my other mirror was blocked. So I couldn't really move what was in the way of it. So I just used this one. So you guys bear with me through this video. Well, the rest of this video of me looking in the mirror trying to do these edges, because I had to make sure that was right for you guys, okay? Period. But we're just gonna skip through this part a little bit more because I'm literally just standing here. Now you could honestly tell I really didn't like how my edges looked. It just looked so weird right here to me, because I don't know, it was just something about them that didn't look right. And you could tell in my face, I was like, yeah, this is not it, girl. It's not. Got to redo them. You got to. But I wasn't minding it. I was like, okay, well, it ain't gonna be perfect. We're gonna work with it. So I just continued to use my mist bottle that I got from my job. You can use any spray bottle for wet and wavy hair, whether it's water wave or deep wave. You can use any spray bottle, or you can just get regular water and kind of wet the brush and kind of brush it through, or use mousse. I learned with my first curly hair wig not to use mousse like that, because that kind of dries the curls up and it makes the wig dry. So I wouldn't use mousse unless you really want the curls to stay, or you want your wigs to get dried up. So I just use water on mine, and the curls was just really pretty to me. But I didn't want to use a lot of the water because I didn't want mine to be too wet, because I don't like I said, I don't really like the wet look. I like mine to be kind of out and kind of poofy but wet, like how it is right now. But yes, this wig was amazing. I love how it looks, but it was just something about those edges that I could not stand. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't. But I just continued to make myself look a hot mess with this hot comb in my hand. Like, guys, if you don't like a wig and how it looks, don't keep going with it. And like I was saying in the beginning of the video, it wasn't in the middle. I couldn't really tell in the camera because if you look in the camera, it's like, girl, it looks like it's in the middle, but it wasn't. And it made me mad because I really had already kind of hot combed it and, you know, get it to flatten down like how it is, and plucked it right there in that part. So it's like I had to repart it and repluck it and you know, do that everything over again. But yes, this is how it really came out. This is the curl, this is the look, it's giving the girls. Yes.
Your friends and them, I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck that, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you cursed his name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga, don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga, that ain't good.